Hello guys, so a word of caution, if you have a Sony E-mount camera, mainly the A60, A6000, A5000, A5100 and A6500, the newest version, that comes with the kit lens, make sure you don't drop this lens on the floor or bump it into anything because this lens is extremely fragile. And I actually, in the restaurant, I had the lens on the table, actually, sorry, on my camera, and I put the camera strap onto the chair arm, onto the chair back, and when I stand up, the camera fall down, and the lens with the camera dropped like that. So even with the camera turned off, I turned the camera back on to check. The lens got stuck. It wouldn't extend out. And later on, I took a closer look. I find out. Let me find the right over here. The lens bumped. Actually dropped right at here, the impact point. It got bent, and the focus ring got stuck. And I took the lens out. I took the lens apart by unscrewing the 4 screws and a few other screws inside. I find out the plastic zoom part inside is completely shattered. So it's unrepairable, which is really unfortunate. But in the same time, I love this lens because it's so compact. I do a lot of product photography, and I use all my big DSLR cameras. And when I got my Sony A6300, which is the camera that I'm using now to record this video, I loved it so much with this lens. I dropped it on my vacation trip in Las Vegas, and that just totally was the lowest point of my trip, because I was planning on using my A6300 for a lot of great shots in the national parks nearby, and I couldn't. I used my iPhone instead. When I got back, as you can see, it's recording the video because I bought another lens on eBay, used one, and replaced this one. So word of caution that I want to put out is, please do not drop or even bump this lens, especially when if it's turned off. Don't drop it, because if you drop and bend the thing, the plastic ring inside is gonna break, and it's pretty hard to fix, or it's not even worth it to fix, because a used one of this lens is about $100. But if you have the zoom ring extended, then good luck, because I think 100% of the time it's probably gonna break. The mechanism inside is very intricate and with a lot of plastic parts. That's why it's fragile and very easy to break. But now it's just gonna be a paperweight. I'll have fun with it. I've already took it apart and put it back on. I thought I'm gonna fix it by removing the plastic bits that got broken, because before, when I shake around, I can hear plastic bits inside just like jumping around, and I removed that bit and it still doesn't work. When I turn the camera, it says lens is not properly attached, and that doesn't zoom out. So that's the end of story for this lens, and I'm certainly hoping the lens I'm using to make this video would last, because I love Sony's E-Mount APS-C sensor cameras. They're just so great. Anyway, take care, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Otherwise, take my advice and don't drop your camera.